What's up, everyone? So I'm gonna make another video on Ben Simmons. So the NBA rumors, the Toronto Raptors are interested in a Ben Simmons trade. So let's just talk about this. So the Brooklyn Nets roster has been a giant question mark for the most of this offseason. After an embarrassing sweep to end the 2021-2022 campaign, many expected the Brooklyn Nets to move forward with their three All-Stars and find a way to get them to gel for a proper run next season. Instead, it has been an utter nightmare with Kyrie and KD both going through prolonged tiffs with the organization, and Durant still very much on the trading block. In all this, there's one player whose case is quite the curious one, with no one being able to confidently say what will happen with Ben Simmons next season, especially considering the fact that Ben Simmons is yet to play a basketball game for like a year and a half. Last time this man played was in April. No, it was May last year when he was in Game 7 of the Sixers versus Hawks series in the second round of the East semis. So Simmons has never played for the Nets, essentially missing the season after being traded before the deadline by the Philadelphia 76ers. He was expected to play for the Nets, but his persistent back issues ending up ensuring that he didn't play, and now he has been moved, he might be moved on without even doing so either. So we had he claimed that he had back issues, and he also had mental health issues that made him not be able to suit up for the Brooklyn Nets. If the Nets do decide to blow up the team, it won't make sense to keep Ben Simmons. They will likely flip him as well. As per Shane Denivy from Heavy.com, the Toronto Raptors might have a package for the Australian that could tempt the Nets. So it's quoted as saying, this is by Sean Denivy. So Toronto hasn't had an interest in Ben Simmons before, and a package could be built around OG Anunoby. The Raptors will not give up Scotty Barnes or Fred VanVleet or Pascal Siakam. So it might be a non-starter for Brooklyn, the executive said to Denivy. But Anunoby, Kem Batch, and two young guys like Malachi Flynn and Precious Achiuwa, plus a couple of first rounders, that might be the best the Nets can do for them. So Simmons' value is likely lower than it has ever been, since that he hasn't played a game since last year, like for a year and a half, and his attitude has been questioned by everyone. I mean, we don't even know how this guy looks on the court. We are yet to see how he looks on the court. However, he's still an all-star and an all-defensive caliber talent, and that means some teams will likely always be willing to take a chance on him and get his services. Right now, though, the man himself seems to be focused on working with the Nets to get back on the court and make a splash next season. So this is the end of the article. So Ben Simmons has been linked to the Toronto Raptors. I actually made a video last year's offseason saying that a potential place that the Toronto Raptors, the Sixers and Raptors will have engaged was trading away Ben Simmons for Kyle Lowry in a sign-in trade, but that didn't happen, as the sign-in trade happened between the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. So that didn't happen. Ben Simmons, he didn't play last season, got traded the trade deadline, and right now this might be the most realistic place that he might be traded, but we're not sure because you're seeing a lot of Ben Simmons posts suggest, and also guys around him saying that the Ben Simmons is gonna play for the Brooklyn Nets. We don't know how the situation, organization is gonna look like, but hopefully we just get to see this man play. And if the Nets decide to trade away Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving walks after next offseason, I might as well just see a scenario where the Brooklyn Nets just trade away all the three guys and try to get the biggest haul that they can get for a rebuild, because they rebuilt. They signed these all-stars. They didn't work for them, so sometimes you just gotta cut their losses. Because Ben Simmons, you don't know how this man looks like. He has been mentally broken, shattered by the Sixers fan base, by the Philadelphia. I mean, it's been a rough season, a rough year for this dude, and not sure how this guy is gonna pan out. But this is likely the most realistic trade offer that the Brooklyn Nets are never gonna get from a Toronto Raptors side. If I was Sean Marks, I would like try to find a way to trade away Ben Simmons to get that load off me, so I can be to start my rebuild before I deal with the KD and Kyrie antics. So yeah, so that's the article by Fadeaway Wild. If you like it, please hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. Comment what you think down in the comment section on what you think. Is Ben Simmons going to play for the Brooklyn Nets, or are you going to have another blockbuster trade at the start of the season to send away Ben Simmons to the Toronto Raptors or any other team? So yeah, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification posts, because I'll be making more videos of this nature. Just just me just giving my 2 cents, and I'm gonna see you in the next upload.